Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. I'm DjCinnamonBun, and this is Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. Last time, we got through a good portion of the Yogurt Yard. This time, we're gonna continue on with the Yogurt Yard, and like I said, get to the worst level in the entire game, or worst world in the entire game. We might actually, ooh, this is bad too. I don't like this one. This one sort of sucks. I actually have to re-enter this room. I'm gonna get rid of my power-up. But what you need to do is get this. I might have to come back. Ooh, we're okay. Ah, damn. So you need this high jump ability, and you need to come over here, avoid the fire guy because you can't kill him. Get rid of your power up, grab your power up, and then run for the cannon. And yeah. So that's a little tricky. Just for the sheer fact that you need to get both of them, and it seems like most of the time when you hit that fire guy, just because of where he's positioned, you land on his head, and when you do that, you actually kill him, and it's instant death, and he's just gone. It's nice that it's in a room that you can just go back in right away, but geez, is it ever annoying to do that a couple times. Luckily, I've done it a multitude of times, and I have gotten fairly decent at it, I suppose. But that should be the secret of this level, so we don't really have to worry about too much more. Here is the Burning Lion mini-boss. I said that was a while back, but here it is for real. Not that hard when you have sword, but any other power-up, like, it's a bit of a pain. I always find Burning Lion is like the boss that gives me troubles. Because a lot of the time I find when I do get to him, I don't have sword. And not having sword with him really, really sucks. Because like you saw how fast I took him out. Normally it is not that quick. I can guarantee you that. But luckily, that's it for that level. Moving on to the next one, which is not the boss. Well, news to me. Ooh, this one. I think we need a hammer for this one. I think. We'll find out, but part of me is like, says we definitely need a hammer. And generally when so much as me is saying we need a hammer, we generally need a hammer. But I guess we'll find out. This is a real cool little section. I like speeding through there. That's a lot of fun. Just because, like, you don't have to worry about anything. You're going over all those little gaps, and things are falling, and there's explosions going off. It's just good times. And what's here? Yes! Ooh, this might be the level I was thinking of. I could have swore it was an Orange Ocean. I think there is one in Orange Ocean, but we actually need to come back here with hammer so we can break open those blocks to get the secret in this level. Yeah, so there's the secret. They sort of taunt you with that. So yeah, and there's no way to have hammer in this level, unless you bring it from another level, which really sucks, but like, I think the worst part about it is that it's at the end of the level. And you need to go through all those wheels with the hammer. That, I think, is the kicker. Which sort of annoys me, but like, what are you gonna do, right? And that unlocks the Warp Star, of course. So I'm gonna just check in this mini-boss battle, and if it's the one I want, then I'm gonna go in there. And if it's not, then we'll just move on to the boss, and that's the next thing you'll see. But, first things first, be right back. Okay, so that was actually the mini boss I wanted. You do fight Bonkers in that one, which is the boss that gives you hammer. So this is sort of a it's sort of a slow little crawl through here. Because if you go too fast, then you risk running into these wheels, and when one of the wheels hits you, it causes you to lose your power up. And since you need this power up at the end of the level, it's a little annoying to have to go all the way through the level with it. But luckily, this isn't too bad. As long as you take your time here, like, you're just not going to have an issue. It's when you start trying to rush through this little part here that the issues really start arising. This is less fun because you don't get to just like enjoy this, I guess, as much. You can still run through here, but it's more fun with the wheel. You get to speed through there with the wheel, which is a ton of fun. So a little disappointing there, but like we have the hammer to get the secret, which is ultimately, ooh, he's a tricky little guy, which is ultimately like the end goal. So I'm okay sacrificing a little bit to get this. But now that we have the hammer's the only weapon other than the sword, but the hammer's way better in the water, personally. Just because you can have this little spin attack and you can break blocks, and it's just better. Trust me on this one. But you need the hammer to break those steel blocks, and the hammer's the only thing underwater that can break the steel blocks. Otherwise, you could use burning or you could use stone, but because you don't have the luxury of using those items here, or those those abilities here, you're sort of stuck with hammer, which, like I've said before, not the worst thing, but it is a little annoying to get that power up there. So, with that complete, we can now head into the boss. This is like the mole or something. I actually don't know this guy's name. But I remember always taking him down with hammer for whatever reason. I don't even know if that's the best thing to use. I do know that his red missiles is a different power-up than his brown missiles. I know we didn't see the brown ones, but they are two different power-ups. One's hammer, one's sleep. And they are color-coded, so like if you know which one's which, then it's not like a big deal. But it's you don't want to get the wrong one, use the power-up that's in that missile, and then be like, oh crap, sleep, because sleep is the worst. So one of these orange ocean levels, we need the hammer in, and it's not like right away in the level, and there's like a whole bunch of crap that comes after you. Ooh, I don't really want to do that. So like it's pretty annoying for that one orange ocean level. I'm gonna just go off the assumption that, hey, maybe it's this one, and I'm just gonna try not to get hit, because you never know. Because if it is this one, then we don't have to go back and get a hammer and come back and do this level again. Ooh, nope. I don't know how I got hit there, but I did. So if I can just float over everything, I will. Ooh, no. No! Ah, damn. Hopefully it's not this level. Because I know for a fact that we need that power up. If it's here, I'm gonna be mad. It might be. I can't rightfully remember. I just remember having to go through a bunch of water and getting it then. And I know it's a pain to get. And it's my least favorite part of this entire game. We all have our least favorite parts of games, and really, that could be mine. I just don't remember for the life of me. But I know if we don't get if the door's not complete here, I know that's the one. Yep, that's the one. And you know what? Just because I'm gonna actually go get that hammer again, and I'm gonna meet you back in there because like I'm getting it done now. So I'll be right back. Oh my god. Yes. Okay, so it only took me like 10 hammers to get in here, but you know what? I got in here, and now I have the necessary tools to get this flippin' secret. Jeez, that's the worst. Absolutely the worst. The worst thing with that is that you can't get hit in the water. The moment you get hit in the water, you lose your power up, and you can't inhale it back in. All you can do is just like wait, just exit through the door and go get hammer again, because that's the best way to do it. I say use hammer because of these blue fish. You could, I guess, use rock or stone or whatever, but the issue with that is that the water attack, your base water attack is not very good. So like it's brutal. It is really, really brutal. What power up we get? We got wheel. Great. God, that's the worst. But yeah, that's my least favorite part of this whole game. Just because it's so annoying. It's in like the middle of the level, which alone sucks because like you have to make it through so much of the level before you can even like, I don't even know what hit me. Before you can like get a chance to even use it. And then right before you're able to actually use your power up, there's like this crap ton of enemies that home on to you, and it really is the worst thing. Playing through this game as many times as I have, there's nothing else that frustrates me more. Also, 2 electrics make a stone. A little upset I don't have stone now, but like we should get it. Or hammer, even better. That's why they put the 2 sparks in there. And that gives you this secret. Jeez, secret after secret after secret. So yeah, you can get that with stone or hammer. But if all else, 2 sparks do make a hammer. I thought it was stone, but you know what? Hammer's alright too. I like hammer. I'm always down for hammer time. Although I'm not down for enemies just jumping from way above me where I can't do anything about it and them hitting me. I'm really not about that. Also, look at all these blue scarfies. There are so many of them. Please get out of here. Jeez, I am just losing hammers so many times right now. That level just, it's like, it really is the worst. Screw it, I'm done. See you later. I want this maximum tomato. I've earned it. With all the crap I've gone through so far, I needed it. I needed it. And like, there's not many times in this game that I really do have troubles. But like, that just, always been a mental block for me. And it's haunted me every time I play this game. The worst part of it is when you're doing it on extra mode. When you do it on extra mode, you only have 3 hits instead of 6. And like, that's enough to drive a person insane. I'm going to try and do this one. If I don't do it right away, that will probably be it for this episode. But I feel like I haven't given enough content in this episode because I've had to cut away so much. So I will hopefully get through this, and this episode won't be too much longer, but like if it is a little longer, then sorry. Also, there is a secret in this level. Where? I can't tell you. It's a secret. But it's around. It sure is around. Oh, we do have to fight bonkers? Interesting. Maybe we have to, you know what? We better just get hammer. We better just get hammer just in case, because I feel like we'll need it. Also, bonkers with, okay, never mind. Just, yep, great. Thanks. Oh man, we could have used either one. Jeez, this is, I was holding B there. Just want to make that statement made. I was holding B. Also, we have to fight bonkers. Jeez. Bonkers is really easy, just even if you use his things he throws at you, which I'm guessing I'm gonna show now because like, holy crap. Because it takes off like a third of his health. See, like, look how much that takes off. You can kill him in three hits if you're using just his stuff, which is really good. And it makes fighting him when you have to get him like 10 or 11 times pretty easy. Luckily, now we can use this, and there should be a secret down here. Coming down here, there's an explosive block. Hitting this explosive block makes it go all watery, and there's a little hole right here. And that brings you into a little secret area. I'm sure you can get that one up somehow, but I'm just not gonna be bothered. We need laser! Holy crap, we need laser. Where's laser? Laser. Where? Oh, here's laser. Oh man, this sucks. I know exactly what this one is, and this sucks. We have to get in here. The issue with that laser is he goes away really, really fast. And if you fall in the water, then you can't, like, absorb his power. So coming over here, we need to use the special properties of laser. One, don't get killed by that guy. Can we just... No, we can't. Oh, dang, I was there too. You need to just run like heck. There ain't nothing to it but to do it, and you just need to move. Yeah, so when you hit that corner, it causes the laser to go off at an angle, hitting the wick, which is really nice. I think I explained that about laser earlier, but if I didn't, I have now, and you saw it in action. So yeah, that one is a little tricky. I think there's one trickier one actually, with the cannon, and you need to use fire or burning. Burning? Maybe burning. I can't remember. But I know there's one trickier one, and it is a super pain to do. But I think... Oh, as you hear all my dogs barking, that's going to be the end of the episode. We're going to blast off here. But that's going to be it for today. Next time, hopefully we're going to get to the boss. If not, then oh well. And the boss is pretty cool with this one. But with that, that's it. Oh my god, my dogs, please. I've been DjCinnamonBun. This has been Kirby's Nightmare in Dreamland. And I'll see you next time for more of this and less dogs. See you then. Bye.